Dun, 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 dun. The Rococo. Oh my god. I finally cast it on. Duh, 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 duh. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly, also known as RowRow and Kades, and this podcast is all about everything I've been knitting and designing over the last 2 weeks, fortnight. Welcome, huge welcome to everybody, new or returning. It's always lovely to have you. So I need to give a little heads up. I literally just sat down, got ready to record, and my neighbour has gone into his back garden. He's lit a fire and he's banging something. He stopped at the minute because I think he's focusing on what he's putting in the fire. But just a heads up that if you hear a little bit of, like, it sounded like he was hammering nails or something, so if you hear something like that, I do apologise. I will try and cut it out if I can. So I have a few things to share with you this week. Yeah, so we'll crack on because I don't know what I'm doing. I never do. I am wearing my Stormseeker tee today. I don't wear this very often, and the reason is I made the cropped version. This is my design, in case you don't know. I designed this and I designed it as a cropped or a full length version, and I made the cropped version for photos, but I just don't wear cropped tees. So I need to pull my hem out and extend it. I've still got yarn left, so I think I need to do that because I really like it. I love the fit of it and everything, but I don't wear it because I don't wear cropped. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm wearing. It's my Stormseeker tee. It is a short sleeve tee that can be cropped or hip length, or whatever length you want. Do you know what I mean? Just go with the flow. It is based on the Stormseeker socks, which there's a current cal for, which you have seen. You seen last week, they're my Stormseeker socks. See, matching. Should have had them on today, shouldn't I? Yeah, and it comes in a lot of sizes. I can't remember what now. But it's like from 30-inch chest to 60-inch chest, I think. From the top of my head, it's a while since I did it. But yes, Stormseeker tee. This was knitted in... What was it knitted in? The Yarn Collective Fleurville in, I want to say, Brunia. That could be wrong. It's around there. Online, to me, the Brunia colour looked like a... It looked like silvers and coppers and beige. And when it came, it was just silver. So I was a little bit disappointed. But it still made a good storm top, didn't it? So it's fine. Yes. I think you can only get that off lovecrafts.com, Yarn Collective. As far as I'm aware, I've never seen it anywhere else. I think it is theirs. I think it's their baby. I have a few skeins of it because it is very, very nice. And it's usually on a really good offer. So keep checking around, and not that I'm sponsored or anything. But, you know, keep checking back and seeing if you can grab yourself some yarn. Because who am I to stop you from buying yarn? No, not me. Right. I have some finished objects. Again, I'm cheating like I did last time. I cheated with the Dust and Frost socks because I'd finished them a year before. These are some hats that I finished October, I want to say. Which is the Athenaeum hat, which is a new design and is currently in testing. Yay! I did them ages ago, and then I just hadn't got time at all to even write out the pattern. I was really, really swamped over the months after I worked this out, and so it got kind of shelved until now. So now it's in testing, and it should be released in March, I'm hoping. So the Athenaeum hat is based on the Athenaeum socks, which I released in September 2023. God, that does not feel that long ago. And here they are. So it's a 2x2 rib that's broken up by knits and purls. I have many plans for this pattern. You've definitely seen these because you've seen me have this on my head before. I know. But this is it. So there's not many problems with the test. It's going quite okay, but a few of them we need a little bit of length for some people. So there's an option to add length. But see, this was okay for me. And I do have a big head. But maybe people have taller heads. I don't know. There is a couple of issues with it not covering people's ears. This is the smaller one, and again, it covers, like the bottom of my ear is here, and it comes right. I tell you what, I'll show you. Get rid of this hair. See, it covers my ears, whereas some people it's up here and stuff. So I didn't realise there was a difference in the length of people's heads as much as there actually is, but apparently there is. There is also, we have the lovely Carrietta testing for us, who has dreadlocks, which are fantastic, and I snapped at the chance to grab her on the test because I was like, try this on with dreads and make sure it fits for me, because, you know, dreads are massive. So she did, and again, it's perfectly this way, but it needs length. So there is an option in the pattern to add length for that reason. But there we go. So that is coming out very soon. I will tell you again when it does. Yeah, I knitted this. It's a 4-ply weight hat, fingering weight. I'm going to be doing a DK one very, 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 very soon. It's what was I going to say? I knitted it in a limited edition Hobbii yarn. It was Alpaca and mulberry silk, I think. So it's very nice, and you can get alpaca silk yarns from Hobbii. It's just this one was limited edition for the colours, I think. I'm not 100%. You can still get it. It's not like all gone. So yeah, to pom-pom or not to pom, that is up to you. Sorry, William, I'm just changing your stuff. But there we go. It is a finished object, but it was finished ages ago. I do have another whole, should we call it, half finished object, in the fact that I did finish the outer layer, or the inner layer of Terry's Dark Soul socks. Where's that light coming from? Because it's like weird. Yes, I finished these. Yay! So this was the one that's blocked, and this is the one that is not blocked. Can you tell the difference? So I need to sit and get all the duplicate stitch put on them, and I really want to get that done soon. So we have, in Patreon is our quarterly mal is currently running, and yeah, it is the Crack the Whip mal. We do it every quarter, and we finish off lots of our whips, funnily enough. And at the beginning of when it starts, at the beginning, we put pictures up of what we'd like to clear, and then we like try and work at them. And these are on my list, so I have until the end of February to try and get all the duplicate stitch done. I do just need to sit and listen to an audiobook and sew, because this is not a TV project anymore. But I really do want to get them done. Part of me wonders if I should just hold them back and keep them for his birthday in June. But I don't know. I might do that. Because he knows nothing about them. He knows he's got dark socks, but he doesn't know what's going to happen to the dark socks. So yes, so they're at this point, no duplicate stitch whatsoever. They're literally just dark grey vanilla socks. I did knit them in Yarnsmiths Merino sock. I think it's the dark grey heather colourway. If I remember rightly. I don't have a ball band or anything to tell you any more than that. But yeah, And I did them on 2.25mm needles, and I did the 72 stitch cast on. However, I've since discovered that I'm better off doing a 2.5mm needle. I will put the US conversions because my brain's not working on the screen. But the 2.5mm needle, no, yes. Just have an argument with myself. No, yeah, no. The 2.5mm needle and a 64 stitch cast on. That's the next pair of socks that I've got from, which I showed you last time, which are the yellow and greeny ones. I haven't done any more work on them, but they knitted up so much faster, and that is my new go-to for terry socks because his feet are massive. I'm just going to have a slurp of tea. The tea bag's still in there. That's it for finished objects. So now it's what I've been working on. I mean, we're only 10 minutes in and I've showed you all my finished objects because there's not many. What I've been working on. So, last time, it's not last week. Oh, there is something from last week and I haven't got it. So I need to go and grab that. Right, I'll show you this first and then I'll go and grab what I did last week. So my Hexi cardigan is coming along nicely. Just drop the hook. So this is where I'm at. So where you saw me last, I did put a marker in there. That's where I last was. So I've done this extra bit. And this one isn't quite as big. Where's the marker? There's a little ball. If you can see it, it's a bit awkward because it's blue on blue, but it's there. So I hit this yarn, which is the fireworks, I want to say. This one, and I did and ah about putting it in. But I have obviously put it in, and I've put it in both, but I'm not a huge fan of that section. I'm not going to put it in again. I like the pastel-y, and I am still thinking of, should I pull it out and get that bit out? Because I just think it's like a bit, and then it goes back to nice again. I don't know. It's just a lot to pull out if I go back to it. I'm just not a fan of the red one, but the rest of them I really enjoy. I've really liked. Anyway, I have now been given by my lovely friend Emma. She gave me a pattern that she followed for her Hexi cardigan. So it tells you, because I was like, do I just keep going until it's as long as my arm or as long as my body? Like, what do I do? And she said, no, you don't. It's to do with it fitting here. Once it fits here, you stop and then you add bits on. So I always find this bit a bit confusing. Hang on. It goes like this, doesn't it? And I tried it on, and I'm not quite there yet, but I'm not far off. So it's there. Oh, actually, I might be there now. I wasn't there when I tried it on last time. It would be a bit fitted, so I'd like it a little bit looser than that. So I'm going to do, but literally like another 2 rounds, if that, maybe just 1 more round. And then I think that would be it. And then I'm going to be adding to the bottom. So that's grown quickly. I'm happy with that. And that is also in my make along. I want to get this done now. So this one's even bigger actually, so do you know what, I think that's it. I think that's it for the width. I don't want it much bigger than that because, yeah. I'm excited. So if you haven't seen this already, it is my Hexi cardigan that I just did not tell you. I just expect you to know. It's my Hexi cardie, crocheted Hexi cardie, and and what? It's knitted in, it's not. It's crocheted in. Stylecraft Colour Burst, and I've used all the colours, every colour that's available, because I was very, very lucky and was given Stylecraft Colour Burst to try in little 30-gram balls. So Stylecraft Colour Burst actually comes in 100-gram balls. Stylecraft very kindly gifted me 30-gram balls. They're not very big. And they've been used, so they're smaller again. But this is what the label looks like. This is the festival colourway. They come in 6 different colours, and like I say, you would get 100 grams. I've just had diddies. And so I'm going to buy more of it to complete my Hexi, but I think I will be skipping festival. Have I got any festival left to show you? I think I used it all. So I haven't got it to show you, but I think I'll be skipping that one out and just finishing off what I've got, and then getting my favourite, which is Catherine Wheel, Festival and Stars. They're my favourites. But yes, they're living in my beautiful Utri Yarn Craft bag from Diane. I love her bags. I wish I had all of them. Little hedgies, look, little hedgy hogs. Aww. So yeah, that is that. The other thing I've been working on. Are you ready? Dun 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 dun. The Rococo. Oh my god! I finally cast it on. Duh, 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 duh. Which way is the right way? This way is the right way. Right. I finally cast on my Rococo. This has been years in the making. Not the making. The casting of on. This is where we're at. So, hello. We cast on, and it's 2 by twisted rib, sorry. And then you go into like there's wrap stitches, eyelets, little fancy bits, and then bobbles. She does say you can omit the bobbles if you want to, but I didn't. I wanted to do them. Where have you gone? Get out. So yeah. It's my dog coming through. It took a while to get to this point because the bobbles take a while. And yeah. But I can try it on. Oh look, beautiful. I'm like Queen Elizabeth with my ruff. There we go. The first Queen Elizabeth, not the second one. Didn't wear ruffs. They weren't in fashion. So yeah, that's my Rococo. It's on the needles finally. The Patreons have seen this already and they've all said how much they love the yarn. I've had this ages. I've got a big old bag of it because it guzzles. I'm on my second ball, I think. I've definitely changed balls already. Yeah, I'm on the second. There's the end. And I've got like not a lot of it left. It really guzzles yarn. So I do have a big old bag, which is hopefully correct in the yardage. It is Drops Nepal. This is the purple mix colourway, which is colour 4434. It's just a lovely lilac-y purple that I fell in love with. And yeah, so there we go. Hopefully it goes well. I mean, it fits so far. Yeah, I've got my little stitch stoppers on, which were bought for me by lovely Shelley, who is a viewer. Hello, Shelley. And I've got my Battenberg stitch marker on here, which is one of my favourites from Castleview Crafts. She makes dollhouse dresses, but she does all the food for them, and then she also does stitch markers with the food, and They are absolutely amazing. You must check her out if you haven't already. I'll drop a link below. So that is my Rococo finally on the needles. It's by Sari Nordlund, by the way, and I have had a lot of trouble. If you are new here, I basically could not get gauge for love nor money. I ended up, the gauge in the pattern is 19 stitches. I can't remember the rows. I'm not going there with rows. We're just going to do, or rounds, we're just going to do stitches, because if you can hear that noise, it's my dog pinching a leftover cup of tea that my partner's left. She drinks the entire mug. She's a nightmare. Anyway, so what was I saying? I couldn't get gauge. It's 19 stitches, and the closest I got was 20 stitches. So I've just worked it out from that. I've just gone with that. I'm just hoping and praying that I've picked the correct size for me, and it'll be okay. I'll fudge it if it isn't. But that's it for projects. I've been working on secret socks, so that's kind of took my time. Oh, I do have one other thing to show you. Give me a minute. Well, I went upstairs to get the lizard that I'd made last week. So I made a lizard for last week's video, but I made it for my son. And he's got it, and I don't know what he's done with it. I think he might have taken it to school today. It's not anywhere that I can see. Although his room is not exactly tidy, so it could be anywhere. But yeah, I can't find the lizard. I'll pop a picture up though. I made a lizard. It was an amigurumi lizard. For those of you who haven't watched the video, I reviewed the pattern for Charlene Smith, who is Critter-iffic crochet, to see if it was kind of like beginnerish friendly, and it pretty much is. I managed to make it. So yeah, it was fun. I liked it. I did it wrong. I did it all with slip stitch instead of single crochet, but he looks more scaly. So my son loves him. That's all that matters. Her, it's a girl. It's called Gayle. I keep on calling it him, which is quite bad of me. But yeah, I always think of like creatures as hymns. I can't help it. But anyway, like the majority of my stitch markers, I always name my stitch markers if they're like an animal or a creature of some sort. If they've got eyes, they get a name. That's my cat's fighting around the door. But I always give them boys' names. I don't know why. Anyway, moving on to acquisitions. My cats are going to start fighting now because one's just come in. See? So acquisitions this week. West Yorkshire Spinners have brought out a new yarn. This is not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by West Yorkshire Spinners. They ignore my emails. But they have brought out a new yarn. It's called Wool Revival, and it is 100% recycled, which I'm not going to turn my nose up. And it's DK, and it's also sock yarn. So this is 80% British wool and 20% nylon. I bought 3 colours from the lovely Vicky at Woollabaloo, who is an online shop if you want to go visit. I'm not sponsored by Vicky either, but she's nice, so go and shop there. So I got Pine, which is colour 1264. I got Fig, which is colour 1262, which is like a winey colour. And then I got Thistle 1261. And they're all lovely. And I'm going to be doing something with them very soon. They have every single one of them has a plan. There is a plan. So, yeah, they are getting used very, very soon. But yeah, Wool Revival, check it out. There's lots of it was very, I'm sorry about my cat. It was very difficult for me to choose colours. There was a lot. There's like a lot of pastel-y ones like this, and then there's a lot of like this lovely deep jeweled jeweled colours like this. I was with my friends Em and Ange when we went, and Em got the entire jeweled lot, which I think was 6. She couldn't pick one, so she just got all of them. But the pastel ones are just as lovely as well. So that's those. And then this is if you have bought the Wild Magic Yarns what's it called, mystery sock set for January, which is based on Celeste from Animal Crossing, then turn your face away unless you want to see, because this is what this is. So I have never bought from Wild Magic Yarns before. She is quite new to dyeing. I think she started and stopped. I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. And she decided this year she was going to do a mystery sock yarn club thing based on Animal Crossing. And this first one was based on Celeste. And I'm just obsessed. It came a couple of days ago. Look away if you don't want to see. So this is it. So now that looks like a red in the camera, and it's not. It's like a dark pink, we'll say. More like a cerise than a red. I don't know why that's showing up as cerise and that isn't. This is darker than that one, but it is like similar. So it's weird that that's showing up as red and that's showing up as cerise. Unless in editing it does look the same. It does look okay. I don't know, but on the camera it's looking weird. Like they don't match, and they do. They're beautiful together. So this is... that is my cat. This is Wild Magic Yarns logo. And Yarnimal Crossing, she's called it Yarnimal Crossing collection. So this is Celeste. It is 75% merino and 25% nylon. And yeah, I love it. We also got 2 stickers, which are like celestial stickers, which it won't focus on because it's a big pain in the bum. I am getting a new camera very, very soon. And knee stitch markers. Oh, I just love them. I just love them. So I haven't got this month's, the February one, purely because it's based on a character and the colours are quite yellowy, and I'm not a big yellow fan. So I didn't get this month's. But I will be definitely looking at all of the rest and see what else I can get, because they're too good. And finally, so Terry has massive feet, right? He's size 11, and I was like, my sock blocker is like, it's quite a big sock blocker, but it doesn't, his socks are still like hanging off the end of it. I've got to like pull them around. It's just not ideal. So I was like, I'm going to get a sock blocker that's like, you know, them adjustable ones. And I got one off Hexi. So this is it. So you had to put, you know, I'm not going to say who this is from because I'm not being very nice about it. You had to put your name in there, which I didn't really want to. I didn't really want anything there. I'm not really that sort of person who's all like, knitted with love. I'm not, and I'm not going to make out of anybody who is, but that's just not me. But you could not buy it without putting something in. So Terry said I should have put something really awful in. But I just put Kelly because I was like, okay, love this. And then this is the adaptation thing. So like it's a bit, it reminds me of a fish. But you just put it in for the size that you want, and that's it. My issue is, like, it just, oh look, it's going to prove me wrong now. It just drops out. It was earlier. It's not, it doesn't sit in there very steady. So Terry is an 11. So it would need to be here for an 11. And to try and get a sock on that when it's like proving me completely wrong, I think it would be a bit difficult. It was falling out there, I've just caught it. Now whether these holes are to string it together or something, I don't know. I don't know, I've never had one of these before. I don't really know what the holes are for. Like they're not different sizes. So whether, is that what you do? Do you string it together? I don't really know. But I'm just like, how am I going to, look at the size of that, his feet are ridiculous. How am I going to get a sock on that? I don't know, I'm just like, it wasn't cheap either. So I was a bit like, and I can't hang it up anywhere because it honestly does drop out. It's just proving me so wrong. But I know that if I can't hang it up because it doesn't have a hole to hang up. I suppose I'd have to use this. But if I use that and hung it up, I feel like I'd lose this bit. So I was a little bit disappointed. I was a bit disappointed. But new sock blocker. Proved me wrong. Right, I think that's everything. I don't think I've got anything else to show you or tell you. So I'm going to go and do some other stuff that I need to get done. I have some new designs in the pipeline. I am also going to start using sample knitters. I'm going to be putting a call out on my mailing list for like people to join a separate list that's sample knitters. So a sample knitter is someone who knits a thing for you and then sends it back. Like you don't get to keep it. It's not like test knitting where you're just checking the pattern. It's literally, can you knit me this thing and give it back to me please? And I will pay you some money. So it is a contracted thing. It's not just like a, can you do us a favour? This is a proper thing. So I'm going to be doing that. So if you are on my mailing list, there will be, not straight away, but within this month I think, there'll be a call out for people to go on my sample knitters list. Yeah, I think that is about it. Oh, sample knitters, sorry, you do need to be in the UK. And I know that's poo, and I am sorry, but I need to be able to post things and have them posted back, and I can't have it costing me a fortune. I have to keep my costs down. So, yeah, I'm sorry, but they do have to be in the UK. Cozy Toes Cal is still going on. You still have time to join in with the Stormseeker socks if you want to. I'm sorry if that sentence was really jagged, but I was telling off my cat in between. She thinks she's going to jump up on the kitchen side. She's a rat bag. Yes, you've still got time to join in with the Stormseekers if you want to. They don't have to finish until the 28th of February. And what else? And then they're just in a sock start on the 1st of March, and I'm very excited. I still don't know what yarn I'm going to use though. I need to go and find something. And yeah, I'm very excited. I need to go and pick something. I can't decide what. I don't want them the same sort of look as the last ones, so I don't want them like pale. I don't know about pale, but I don't want them like silver and sparkly, obviously, because I've got silver and sparkly. I want a different look. Anyway, I'm waffling, so I'm gonna go. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Next week should be, as long as everything goes okay, a review for some sock yarn from Scheepjes. I need to get some socks cast on for that. And then, yeah, and then I'll see you a week after that for episode 77. Right, have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.